Here's a little more information. I've made a video of this once before, a long time ago. After they tried killing me in 2016 here with that weapon, I fled. Well, what happens was I fled to Marina del Rey, which is a city down from Venice. And then I returned because I had no way of getting any farther. I didn't want to walk my ass to wherever. So I came back and then got a bike and got on and went to San Diego. But what happens was when I fled to Marina del Rey, I got rid of everything. Got rid of my phones because I don't want to be tracked. So I lost my phone. I had another phone. What was it? I forgot what it was called. It was a Microsoft phone, an old one. But it had video of me when I was near death on the ground at the park over here, posting what I thought were final day videos. And they were blocking the upload. The Santa Monica Wi-Fi, they shut it off where I couldn't upload. So I lost those videos, which is huge. So when I hopped the fence in Marina del Rey, I cut myself on my leg because it was like one of those fences that have the right, like the V, you know, at the top. So I cut my leg right here. Let's see if you can see. It's hard to see. Right there. So when I returned to Connecticut, I saw my mother. My mother's involved. What they did is she was mic'd up, and she met me outside, basically, out in the yard, which you can be sure a rifle was on me when I was talking to my mother. She asked me, how did I get that scar? She saw it on my leg. How would my mother spot a little scar like that? It was healed. It was already healed up. It's because she knew. Like I said, they were filming the whole time. They knew. Everybody knew. And she asked me about that scar. First of all, they wanted to see if I was being honest with her. That was one reason they told her to ask me about it. I'm sure they told her through her earpiece to ask. I don't think she thought of it herself. But I could be wrong. She was definitely mic'd up at the time. And she told me my brother Jeff got a safe for the guns downstairs. So they wanted to see if I'd go try to get the guns out of the safe. Yeah, that'd be real smart. Go down there and try to break open a safe. But yeah, I talked to her for about 3 hours in the backyard, and that was it. There was no dinner. She didn't say, oh, why don't you stay for dinner? There was none of that. That's more giveaway to you. So when I returned here, everybody here was baffled. They could not believe I had no idea my family was involved. So what happened was they had Mike go to Domino's with me, which is something we did prior. And he kept dropping hints like my family, like they were dropping hints like crazy because they could not believe I did not know my family was involved. A lot of them didn't believe it. So he mentioned something about, why didn't they let you stay for dinner? You went home and he said that, and I was, at the time I'm like, didn't think anything of it. But then after months and months passed, I was like, wait a second. And you start adding stuff up, and that's partly how I started to figure out my family was involved. That's obviously there's many things that did it. A lot of people fucked up, which made me figure out my family, including my family. So there wasn't one person who gave it all away. There was, some gave away more than others, but that was one thing that got my attention. I was like, this is a good point. Why didn't my family? I came from California, and they didn't it. Just stuff that added up, and that was one thing. But my mom spotted that, and I told her. I said it was when I hopped the fence after they. So I can assure you, they have the whole audio and video of that conversation. I suggest when I'm gone, everybody say, I want to see that video you had with Jamie and his mother, the whole 3 hours of it, video or audio. They have the video. Say, I want to see the video, and I want to see her ask about this, and just everything. Show. They have so much video, they couldn't show you everything. You wouldn't have enough time in your life. That's how much shit they have on me right now. They film me 24/7, and they don't throw anything away. Obviously, they'll take parts of it and use it for the cover-up, but everything's logged. They're very good at organizing it, I'm sure. So they have, every time they film something of me, they log in a specific category based on what it is. So they say, all right, pull that up. All right, now we can't use it because he just made a video. So they get rid of that one, put it back. And then they go, grab that one. And they keep trying to put together a cover-up story. I see it. Trust me, this is exactly how they're doing it. They have like a set number of things. It's like your iMovie. If you look at the iMovie, they give you little setups on how to make a movie with little holes, and you fill it in. That's exactly what they have. They have like the blueprint for it, and they just got to fill it in. So they take events that they film on me and say, all right, put that, all right, that won't work, take that one out, and they just keep doing this. And they have like 3 or 4 stories. One is a beating death. So if you didn't know that, one of the murder plans is a beating death, preferably by black people. That's one of their things. I can tell by the way they stage it. because that would fool a lot of people. Oh, we got beat up by black people, especially now with the whole Black Lives Matter story going on. I can assure you, Catholics don't give a shit about blacks who aren't Catholic. So blacks who are Catholics do not care about blacks who aren't Catholics. So if you didn't know that, just like Hispanics, black Hispanics do not care about Hispanics who aren't Catholic. They'll kill them. Same with blacks, same with whites, same with Hispanics, same with Asians, same with polar people, whatever you want to say. Anybody, Nordic people. But anyway, this little scar my mom noticed. And I told her the truth, by the way. I told her. Oh, well, so the point is. This is why I wanted you to say, I want to see it. And Jamie in 2016 said they tried killing him. He said it to his mother. So this isn't something new, a tumor that has grown over 4 years. I've been saying this for years, and everybody knows it on my Facebook. I didn't know my mom was involved in it, though. I figured out right around the Easter conversation with my sister. Right within a week or 10 days prior to that call was when I really was starting to lock in on my family. And then my sister gave it. My sister answered all questions. Because I was sending her emails and she was responding to them. And I don't know who on her side said, all right, you got to talk to him on the phone. That was the dumbest thing they ever did. It wasn't on the phone, it was on Skype. That was just the dumbest thing they ever did, having her talk to me. They should have just said, don't talk to him, send him some emails, maybe that's it. Because she fucked up big time in that Easter call, including giving up that they killed my father, which is a huge goof, to say the least. But then again, she may have goofed, but that netted them $1 million apiece. At least, that call. Her fuck up on that call got her $1 million. At least $1 million. So, to those who don't know, my family was paid off. And because of that, because they were outed. Basically, I survived the murder attempts, 5 times, 6 times at that time. And outed my family, and so they got paid off to keep their mouth shut. And not name Obama, Gail Schlossberg, Dan Malloy, Chris Dodd, Jody, all the people involved, the public officials, to not name them, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen, Emilio Estevez, they're all in on it. If you didn't know, they're high-ranking Catholics, and they handled the homeless operation out here. Schwarzenegger's family does. Estevez Sheen family handles the homeless operation here in California, this part of the area. Now, the thing is, they're getting help from outside of here because the homeless problem isn't just their problem. It's people coming from all these states who come here homeless, and they have to deal with them, and they kill them if they don't fit in. So every state knows this. So Schwarzenegger and the Estevez Sheen family are like, look, motherfuckers, this guy's outing us. You better fucking help. So they're staging this virus to cover all this up. You can look at my post. Go to Facebook and look at the posts I posted before the virus was being staged. I started naming these pieces of crap famous people, and they said, look, you better help us out. We're killing these people off for you as well as us, and you're in on it just as much as us, so you better cover my fucking ass. And that's what's going on. This virus is being staged by Catholics. You have my fucking word. Jamie Eads out. That's not funny. I shouldn't say that. As far as Jamie Eads out and laugh, that's not funny. You have my word, though. But I will end the video.